Hello?
Miss Lestico, guess what time it is?
What time?
It's time for math!
Yay!
Who is excited for another day of math?
Oh, you know I am.
I love working with these word problems.
I know they're so fun, and there's so many different strategies we get to use to solve them. It blows my mind.
There are. Hey, Miss Lestico, what's the target we're working on today?
Our target is still the exact same. It is I can solve start, change, and result unknown word problems.
Wow, we've had a lot of practice setting up our problems if we're looking for the start, the change, or the unknown.
Yesterday, we worked on our part-part wholes and our number bonds to solve our superhero addition word problems.
You know what, Miss Lestico? Even though we had already heard those problems before, it was still a good practice to set the problem up and choose a new strategy to solve it. I have an idea then, Miss Lestico. I know some other problems that I really liked, but would love to use on these new strategies. You know what I'm thinking?
Loved the princess problems.
The princess problems. Can we practice those with this new strategy?
We can.
It says Snow White has 8 apples. Oh, and she's going to write the 8 because that's how the problem starts.
So I know we're starting with 8, so that's going to be my first number in my word sentence.
She ate some.
Some?
I don't know what number some is. What should you put, Miss Lestico?
Our mystery number box.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, and she put a minus because we're taking the apples away. If she ate them, she doesn't have them. Let's see. Now she has 3.
So now I have 3. So at the end, the result of me eating apples was I had 3 left.
Ooh, well,
okay.
Let's see what our question says then. How many apples did she eat? That must be what I'm solving for. How many did she eat? Okay, so let me see. I know she started with 8.
And then what changed, Miss Lime?
Well, she ate some. I don't know. But she ended with 3. We need to solve this. Miss Lestico, do you want to solve it on your number bond?
Okay, so I know that I started with 8 apples. Now this is my biggest number, so I'm going to put it in my biggest circle.
That's right. It's her all-together number, her whole number.
So I started with 8 apples. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I always have to go back and check that I put the right amount in my box because sometimes my brain gets confused and I don't put what I was wanting to. So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I had 1 too many. It's a good thing that we go back and check. Okay, so I have my 8 apples that she started with, and I know that I ate some, but I don't know how many that is, so I don't have any apples to put here. But I know at the end, I just had 3, so I'm going to take 3 of these and put them down here. So I know I had 3 left at the end. And I'm going to take the rest of mine and put them in my other bubble because I know if I brought these 2 together, it would equal 8. So let's see how many changed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apples changed. So I would have eaten 5 apples.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well let's see if I can find the same answer using the part-part whole math. Okay, she started with 8 apples. Now that's my whole number because it's made up of these little parts. So I'm going to put it in my whole box. Normally I would start up here, but 8 is my whole number. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then she ate some. This is going to be one of my parts, but I don't know how many that is. Oh, but the result was 3. She ended with 3 apples. So I can take 3 of these. I'm not getting 3 new pieces. But I can take 3 of these apples and put them in this part. Well, this isn't whole whole anymore because there's some over here. So, oh, this must be the part that she ate. Let's see, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got the same answer as Miss Lustico. Snow White ate 5 apples.
Oh, nice. All right, we have another word problem, Miss Lime. It says Elsa made 6 snowmen. So we're going to let Miss Lime start with
She
her.
started with 6. Okay.
Then Anna knocked down 2 of them.
Oops, wrong color. She knocked down 2.
So
That's
if
how
she
it
knocks
changed.
them down, we're subtracting. We're getting rid of snowmen. Our question then is, how many snowmen are left?
I don't know. So Elsa made 6 snowmen. Anna knocked down 2. How many are left? So this is how I set my problem up. 6 minus 2 equals something. I don't know. That's what I'm solving.
All right, so I'm going to start with Miss Lime. So I know that she started with 6 snowmen. If she knocked down 2, that means that we subtract 2 snowmen. And she ended with some. So our question was, how many were left as our result?
Let me see if I can solve this. Okay, so she started with 6, and with subtraction, I'm going to remember that my first number, how I start, that's my whole. That's before I break it into parts. So 6, I'm going to bring 6 pieces down here, and these represent the 6 snowmen that Elsa built. Oh, Anna knocked down 2. So I'm going to separate this into parts. I'm going to take 2 and bring it up to this part. This isn't whole anymore, so it needs to go over here. So here's the 2 that Anna knocked over, and oh, there's 4 left over. There's 4 snowmen left. So I can put 4 in my box. Let's see if Miss Lustico can get the same answer.
All right, so I know that we started with 6. The biggest number at the beginning goes in my biggest circle. So I'm going to start with 6 snowmen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so now I know that Anna knocked 2 of them down. So that's one of my parts. So I'm going to put 2 down here. And since this isn't a whole anymore, I'm going to have to bring the rest of my 4 down here. Because I know if I put these 2 pieces back together, it would equal my 6 at the beginning. So I know that she knocked down 4 because I have 4 counters left over here.
Or she had 4 left over, right, Miss Lustico?
That's true. There were only 4 snowmen left at the end.
It says Cinderella had some shoes.
Oh, well, I want to start with a number, but I know that some isn't a number, so I'm going to have to put my mystery box because I don't know what some is.
Okay, she had some shoes. Oh, she lost 2 at the ball. She lost them, so she doesn't have them anymore. So minus, okay, lost 2. Now she has 5 shoes. How many shoes did she have before the ball? So how many did she start with? Let's see. We don't know how many she started with. It was some, but I know that she lost 2, so I have minus 2. Now she has 5 shoes left, so I'm going to put a 5. That's how many she has at the end. And my question is, how many shoes did she have before the ball? So that's how many shoes did she start with?
All right. Well, I don't have a beginning number to start with, so I'm not going to put anything in my first circle because I'm not starting with anything. But I know that she lost 2 shoes, so I'm going to put 2 parts over here. And then at the end, she had 5. So that would be my other circle would be the 5 shoes that she had at the end of the ball. And I know if I put my 2 pieces together, it should make the start of my problem. So let me drag my 2 from up here and my 5 from up here. And I'm going to add them all together to see what my start should have been. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces in my biggest hole right up here. So I know that 7 should go at the beginning of my problem.
Let's see if I can find the same result or the same correct answer, the same starting number, using a part whole math. I don't know how many shoes she started with, and that's going to be my whole number because it's a subtraction problem. So I don't have anything to put in my box down here. But I know that she lost 2, and that's one of the parts. So I'm going to bring 2 dots right here. I have 2 shoes. These are the 2 shoes that she lost. Oh, she ends with 5 shoes. So that's the other part. So I'm going to put 5 for her 5 shoes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here are the shoes that she lost. Here are the shoes that she has at the end. If I bring them together, it's how many shoes she had at the beginning of the night, at the beginning of the ball. And I can count and see she had 7 shoes. We don't have any words to go with this, but we have a number sentence on the board. Didn't we have something like this yesterday?
I remember getting to create my own word problem yesterday from a number sentence that we had.
That was so much fun. Well, our number sentence today says 9 minus something equals 2. Miss Lustica, what's a word problem that you could make up that would match this number sentence?
I could say I have 9 fuzzies. My class, you know what that is. I have 9 fuzzies in my cup. But some fell on the floor. Oh, now I only have 2 fuzzies left in my cup. My question would be, so this is how a person knows what they're solving for. How many fuzzies fell on the floor?
That's a good question, Miss Lustico. I like how you use the numbers to set it up. Let's see, I have 9 pencils. Oh, but some break.
Oh, no.
I don't know how many some is. I have 9 pencils and some break. Now, I only have 2 pencils. Oh, here's my question. How many pencils broke? Let's see if we can solve our problems, Miss Lustico.
All right, I'm going to use my number bond to set up this problem so I know I have a start number. So that means that I'm going to get to put it in my big circle. So I have 9 pencils at the beginning.
You have 9 fuzzies.
Oh, I have 9 fuzzies.
I have 9 pencils. And just like Miss Lustico, I know my starting number is my whole number because it's subtraction. So I'm going to build 9.
So we both have our wholes because we have the start number in our problem. But I don't know how many are going to go in this circle. Just like Miss Lime doesn't know how many are going to go in one of her parts.
Because that's what we're solving for. That's what we're trying to find out. Oh, but Miss Lustico, there's 2 left.
Oh, so I would know that 2 need to go in one of these parts or one of my circles. But is this a hole anymore?
It's not anymore, Miss Lustico. This is not a hole. This is only part. It's not what we ended with.
So I'm going to need to put this in my other part of the circle.
Miss Lustico, if this is the number we ended with, this isn't what we started with. This must be what changed. It must be your fuzzies that fell on the floor and my pencils that broke.
So
how
if
many
we
is
count
that?
it, we see that there is 7 that fell.
Oh my goodness. So our answer are 7 fuzzies that fell, and I had 7 pencils that broke.
All right, first grade, now, just like yesterday, you are going to have a number bond and a part whole mat to practice with on Seesaw, creating some word problems.
That's right. You're going to have 2 subtraction problems, and you have to use either the number bond or the part whole mat, and then we gave you a number sentence, and you get to record your very own problem, just like we did before you solve it.
Good luck, first grade.
Bye.